Namaste everyone, welcome back. Today class I'm going to teach you how to do side split. In this class you need one mat and one towel. So when you take towel, take little thick towel because we need to use this towel under the knee to just protect the knee joint. So now here we begin. Start with the warm up. Feet comfortably apart and arms over the head. Rotate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just go with your own pace. 8, 9 and 10. Great. Now do some twist. Feet comfortably apart, arms to the side like so, and twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So twist as much you can. 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good. Now change. Feet together or maybe feet hips distance. Hold your right knee and pull your knee toward your chest. Release. Left. Hold and pull. Release. Now change. Catch your right foot and try to touch your heel to your hip. Now switch. Left leg. So now when you catch your foot, try to keep your both knees together as possible and stretching front of your thigh quad. Good. Now release. Now from your change, hands on your hips. Now rotation from the hip joint. So take your right leg back like so. Now 1, your right knee in, out and back. 2, rotation. 3, or you can do your hands like this for counterbalance. 4, 5. Now 5 opposite direction. 1 out, 2 in and back. 2, 3, or you can use your hand, lift your knee more high. 4 and 5. Good. Now switch your legs. 1 in, 2 out. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Opposite side, out to in. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Good. From here, hands on your hips or go to the wall, take support like this. Okay, turn your feet out, maybe 45, but it should be comfortable for your knee. So external rotation from the legs, take support, or maybe hands on your hips, choose your options. So take support is better, you can focus more on your legs. Now 1, heels up and down. 2, up and down. 3, up and down. 4, up and down. Tight your glutes. 5, up, down. 6, up, down. 7, up, down, 8 up, down, 9 up, down, 10 up, and down. Good. Shake your legs. Good. Now internal rotation, just slightly, big toe together. Keep your core engaged, tight your glutes, and 1 up and down, 2 up and down, 3 up and down, 4 up. Shift the weight on your big toe and second toe, down, 5 up, down, 6 up, down, 7 up, down, 8 up, down, 9 up, down, 10 up, and down. That's good. Shake your legs. Now from here, feet wide apart like so. Turn your feet outside, maybe just 45, not too much out, otherwise you cannot balance. Now from here, your hips down as possible you can, and keep your lower belly a little tight so it will support your pelvic floor. Now from here, push your left knee out, so my right leg is your left leg. Twist. Then to other side, push your other knee backward and twist. 3, take your time. Keep your hips down as possible. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now from here, release. Shake your legs. Now come to the downward facing dog. One knee bent, one knee straight. Do a couple of rounds. Keep switching your legs and stretch your calf and your hamstring. If you can, touch your heels to your mat. Good. Now both knees straight, push your heels down. Inhale, plank, shoulders back, ribs in, core is strong. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank, shoulders back, ribs in, core is strong. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank, shoulders back, ribs in. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Now chaturanga, push up or go all the way down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now drop your knees down and stand on your knees. Here you take towel and place your towel under your left knee. Okay, so my right leg is your left leg. Now take your right leg out like so. Now pay attention, your right heel in line with the left knee, like this, not like this. Okay, and pay attention, your left hip over the knee, don't push back. Now from here, your hands down and keep your right hand front of the knee and push your right knee back. Your right foot, lift your inner arch of the foot off the mat, spread the toe, so it will help you to protect your right knee joint. Now in this stretch, our focal point is here, the gap or the distance between the thigh and the waist. So our focus is increase the gap. So push your right knee back. Just notice how you're feeling around the hip joint. Now from here, do not send your hip back. Keep your left hip over the knee. Now one, head down. See how much you can bend. Touch your head to your mat. And up. Good. Two, down and up. So each time try to push your knee a little more back. 3 and up. 4 and up. 5 and up. Good. Now switch. Your left leg out. Good. And push your knee back. Notice first how you're feeling in your hip joint. 1, head down and up. Each time push a little more. 2 and up. 3, reach and up. 4 and up. 5, stretch and up. Good. Release. Good. Come to the downward dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga push-up. Inhale, up dog, stretch front line. Exhale, downward dog, stretch back line. Now, sitting position. Walk or step. From here, join your sole of the feet together and make a diamond pose. Now pay attention, your sitting bones dropping down under and pulling the ribs forward. Okay, so slightly round your back. Inhale, keep your core tight and exhale, reach. If you can, touch your forehead to your heel. Just stay here for around 20 seconds. Now time, inhale, head up and exhale. Good. Knees together. Now from here, bend your right knee and take your left leg out. Maybe 85 or 90-degree angle. Just try your best. Now left hand top of your left thigh and gently squeeze. Now from here, rotate your left leg back to front. See how much you can rotate, and if you can, touch your toe to the mat and back. Now 2. So of course, lifting your sitting bone up and back. It's not easy, just try your best. 3. So use your hands for as guide your leg how to rotate and back. Those who are more flexible, try without touching your hand to your thigh. Touch and back. Good. One more time. 5. Rotate, touch and back. Great. Now other side. Right leg out. So first 2 times maybe use your hand. So just choose your options, which one works for you. Rotate, touch and back. 2. Rotate, touch and back. 3. 3, rotate, touch and back. 4, rotate, touch and back. 5, rotate, touch and back. That's good. Release. Extend your legs out. Now from here, take vinyasa, jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, Dharma dog. Now from here, drop your knees down. It's called diamond frog. Big toe together and knees wide apart. So maybe you can use your mat like this so you can spread the legs more. Okay, like this, knees wide apart and hips coming forward and forearms down like so. So now I'm going to show you from the side. So big toe together, this is called diamond frog. Big toe together, knees wide apart and hips forward and your forearms down. Now in this posture, must pay attention, do not drop the chest down and hips up. So keep the chest high as possible and shift the weight on your hips. So your challenge is touch your toes and front of the hips to your mat. So we will hold this around 45 seconds, and if you feel it's too much painful, just hips slightly up. Just listen to your body. So stay here for 45 seconds. In this position, must you keep your hips a little tight or engaged, so it will protect your SI joint. Now from here, slowly back. You can lean forward and extend your legs. Now from here, come to the child pose and move your hips side to side. Now next one is called regular frog. So this time your knees wide apart and align your heel with the knee like this. Okay, and flex the feet or toe pointing back, is up to you. Now from here, knees wide as much you can, and as you can see, my hips position is between the two knees, is not here and not here. Okay, so keep your hips between two knees and see how much you can move your knees out. Forearms down, keep your chest up and shift the weight on your hips, and your goal here, touch your front of the hip to your mat. Stay here for 45 seconds. Must check the position, try not to lean forward. Better keep your hips between the knees. If you feel it's painful, keep your hips little high up. Now time from here, lean forward and extend your legs back. Come to the child and rock your hips side to side. Good. Now second round. One more time. Check your heel, your knee, your hips position between your two knees. Now this time push the hips back and front, back and front, back and front. If you feel it's painful too much, hips slightly a little more up, then push back and forward. So must you listen to your body, and of course if you're more flexible, keep your hips close to the mat as possible, but do not overdo. Good. Now time, slowly back, stretch your legs back and child pose. Now from here, feet wide apart as much you can. From here, see how much you can stretch first. Maybe one hand front, one is behind. Move your hips a little more forward. And here you point your toes and flex the feet few times. Good. Now stay here. Your toes, knees pointing up. Now lean slightly forward or go as deep you can. Now walk your hands to the right. Notice here left sitting bones should be down. Do not lift up. So push your left sitting bone down first. Now center, keep your chest down and walk your hand other side. Now back to the center, maybe chest a little more down and walk your hands to your right. Maybe use your hand to push yourself a little more. Now center, switch other side. Keep noticing right sitting bones should be down. Do not lift up. Now center and up. Either stay here or if you can, try to move your hip a little more forward. That's our goal. Reach as much you can. Now from here, right hand front of the knee. So keep your right shoulder forward and left shoulder backward. So little twist. Pushing the heels, calf and hamstring down. So keep the legs engaged. Keep your core engaged too. Now from here, side bend and stretch your left arm over the head. Now back to the center. This time left shoulder forward, right shoulder backward and stretch. Good. And 3, stretch. 4, stretch. Listen to your body. 5, stretch. If you are more flexible, maybe your hand front of the left hip, reach. Other side, reach. 2 more, reach. If you can touch your toe. Other side, reach and touch your toe. Good. Back to the center. Now from here, little more forward. And toe point, you can spread your toes or maybe use the hand to stretch a little more or your arms to the side. So still pushing the heels, your calf, hamstring down and tight your hips gently to support your pelvic floor and arms to the side. Stay here 45 seconds. might be a little challenging, so just try your best. Accept little pain. Good. Now slowly back your hands behind your hips, and first you lean back. Okay, take your time, keep your core strong. Now extend your legs out. Great. Accept little pain. Now cross your legs and hug your knees. Do a little cool down here. Cross your knees. So your left knee down, right knee over the left knee. Adjust your knees and your hips. Maybe place your left hand in front of the foot so it will not slide. And stay here. Or if you want a little more deep stretch in your glute, lifting your center of the chest and lean forward as much you can. Stay here around 30 seconds. Good. Now switch your legs. So take your time, easy. Lifting center of the chest and lean forward. Try to keep your both sitting bones on the mat. Stay here. Good. Now change. Shake your legs first. From here, cross leg position like this, and try to bring your right shin over the left shin. Okay, parallel to each other. And you can flex your feet, spreading your toes. Now hold your knees like so and lean forward as possible and make circle. So stretching around the waist, glutes. 2, 3. Must go with your own pace. 4, and 5. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now switch your legs. Spread the toe. You can flex your feet. Lean forward first. And 1. Make circles. And really feel your stretching from the glutes and the waist. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3. Remember, if you cannot cross your shin like this, 4. So you can do the same thing in the cross leg position. And 5. Good. Now extend your legs out first and shake your legs. Good. Now from here, left knee pointing forward and right foot outside of the knee, and left hand wrap around your right knee, pulling the ribs up and twisting. Just look to your right. try to keep your right knee close to the chest as possible and pushing the right hip down toward the mat. Good. Look front, switch other side. Right knee pointing forward, left foot outside of the right knee, and wrap your right hand around the knee. Twist. Good. Now from here release and cross leg. That's a side split sequence, and my suggestion for the beginners, do this sequence at least 3 or 4 times a week so you can see the results. And as I always tell you, always shoot your own video, so at least after 1 month you can see your own progress and it will build your confidence. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Namaste.